Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Boston with the rebound. Rozier into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Marcus Smart. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Tough make through traffic.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Rozier. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Terry Rozier at the line. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rozier with it. Down a point. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Can't convert the free throw. To Allen. For three. His first effort off the mark. Robin Lopez with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
I got ball.
To Rozier. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Terry Rozier has got two shots coming. He's struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Number 13.
Misses the second as well. Brunson to Allen. Embiid, good for two.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Boston.
To Hayward. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got him. Here we go. D up.
Hayward. Screen coming to Rozier. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Allen. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. The score 10-8. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Number 13.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Rozier into the front court. 10-all is our score. To Hayward. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Tyler Zeller sends it away. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second as well. That's out.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on me.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Boston.
To Hayward. And counted at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Substitution being made in this one. That's out of...
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Boston.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
To Marcus Smart. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Marcus Smart. The follow won't go either.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Blocked away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
First free throw is good. No good on...
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Boston.
Has a look. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Shot from the lane won't go. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Robin Lopez at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. And he makes...
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Entering the game for...
Lets it fly from long range. No good. Has a chance. Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
And a nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
They'll get it down low to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Boston with 4 to shoot. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Had a chance, but it's no good. No good, and no foul.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Missed it at the line. Brunson to Allen. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Calls that a...
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions, Boston. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Butler. From long range. It's rebounded by the Celtics.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jimmy Butler snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Butler. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Off the assist.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Can you stand? Cut, I got yours.
To Rozier. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Celtics able to clear the board.
I got ball. That's me.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Celtics have it. To Rozier. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Knocked loose. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Rozier. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Stepping in for Boston, number 20, Gordon Hayward.
To Marcus Smart. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Cruises inside for two.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
To Hayward. No good. The follow won't go either. Nothing going here on that drive. To Allen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Grayson Allen, you know he loves a challenge.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Hayward. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curling inside. Boston secures the rebound. Finish that.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
First half comes to an end with the Celtics in front.
The Celtics have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The 76ers have kept it close after 1 half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Oh no, we need some work here, man. My shot is off. This shit is
Game drag.
foul trouble.
Bench
We're gonna
point.
figure a way out.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high,
Ain't got him
even when the
beat.
substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both
Put my
benches
man
actually,
in late.
are doing a great job of making.
Player of the half.
You know, half these guys on the team.
Terry Rozier was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to
stop
figure out what it'll take to slow him down.
I got
He
3
looks
fouls.
like he's in a zone. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Good game, though, man. I don't know.
Number 2.
I'd have been up doing out by now. One of these guys, man.
Number 1.
All right, back to the second half.
All right, let's get him,
I'll see you
Philly.
after the game.
Put him on the bench there. I'm gonna take a chance, man.
That's out.
I got no fear.
From the start, let's do it.
He wouldn't leave.
Substitutions.
I don't think him in the first half.
Substitutions. Philadelphia.
Nerlens Noel. Huge block. Celtics recovered. Nerlens Noel swats it.
Don't
know
stare
who
him
them guys
down like
are.
that afterwards.
There we go.
To Brunson. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Hayward. Nerlens Noel sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic
He
than
wasn't
you've
in
ever
there.
seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. 3 for 6 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers have the basketball. And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
So they had like 8 of them.
Short jumper won't go down. Easy path to the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like
He
that.
must have some fouls or something.
Let's go. Let's play deep.
He
Play
ain't
deep. Play
playing
deep.
much.
Oh, yeah. It's me and you. Me and you.
From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much
As they're
non-existent
quiet
the
in
first 3
Boston.
quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Marcus Morris. Boston with 4 to shoot. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 4 out of 7.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Celtics have it. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Morris. Hayward with a shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Cleans it up. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. With that, he's 5 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To Hayward. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Short jumper stays out. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Shot, boy.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Surveys the floor. To Hayward. Has a chance. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. Here.
Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Curling inside. Nerlens Noel pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
To Hayward. Right. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Changes coming from both sides right now. The screen sets him up for 2.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Second effort. There you go. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. To Marcus Morris. Scores from the post. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Celtics slam.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's good. And one.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4.
Match up. Ball.
To Marcus Smart. A lot of contact. No whistle. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Long key from three-quarters court. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
To Rozier. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Robin Lopez looking good. 4 for 5.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Boston with the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. To Rozier. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Butler. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That's going to be out of bounds. Couldn't keep it in. Off Mario Hezonja. Celtics have it. To Rozier. Curling inside. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Ooh, that guy. That was fun.
Terry Rozier, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First try, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Celtics have it. Screen coming. To Rozier. Fires the three. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Lopez. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Rozier. To Lopez. Here's a chance from long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Rozier with it. The deficit is 6. Here's Lopez, down low. Robin Lopez. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Baseline drop.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Screen coming. To Rozier. 4-3. Off the mark. And stuffs it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Butler into the front court. Up by 6. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Shot from in close, no good. To Lopez. Can't connect from inside. He gets it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys trail by 10. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Had a good look there, but it's no good. The drive, right to the basket. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Lopez there to get the rebound. To Rozier. Sixers with the rebound. Butler. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Here comes the screen. Here's Lopez, down low. That's rebounded by Philadelphia.
Sure, you want to do this? Sure.
And scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Hey, double screen.
Count the basket at the rim.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Sizing up the defense. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Count the basket inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Got it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rozier into the front court. Trailing by 14. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
4 fouls. Damn, I had 3 fouls the first quarter.
Joel Embiid with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It goes down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got ball.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen.
Pick.
To Hayward. Rozier, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Missed it. Knocks it down from mid-range. That misses with a second to go. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA
Got
Sports.
the W, come from behind win. 3 fouls in the first quarter. T comes back. I'm hitting, what, 50 a plus?
The 76ers got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
And get a fair hit again. Top 3. Yeah, well. Guys play, they never play.
Hey, it's Dribble Too Much. Did you see that poster from the one last night? You gotta check this out. It take a lot of bounce and strength to get up and punch on somebody like that. It's Dribble Too Much. Check out my channel.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now she me. Now I'm on the road. Shorty got my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want.